you are welcome to share with us your experience about ChatGPT. So if you want to come on stage, raise your hands and we will bring you on stage so we can begin this conversation. ChatGPT is taking the world by storm, and we are all exploring and seeing the benefits of it. So in this episode, this is the beginning of this room talking about ChatGPT Basics. Basically, we'll be looking at what is ChatGPT, what are its capabilities, what are the language models that are used, what are the use cases that we can use ChatGPT for, what are some of the technical aspects included in the ChatGPT transform architecture. We'll look at the training process. How can you refine ChatGPT to get it more active, to get it more customized to do the things that you really want it to do? How do you fine tune ChatGPT? What are some of the ethical considerations? What are some of the ethical considerations of ChatGPT? So it would be interesting that you are able to understand some of these things. So as we get the conversation going, some of the things that we have been seeing personally, I have had a chance to read, write about ChatGPT, also tried it to see some of the benefits. So some of the sharing that we have in this room would really be based on some of the experiences that we are having at this point in time as we continue to explore ChatGPT. So generally, what is ChatGPT? It's a large language model developed by OpenAI, and it is revolutionizing the way we interact with technology. It is actually using deep learning techniques. It is able to generate human-like text, making it an excellent choice for chatbots, conversations, language translations, text summarization, and more. So one of the key benefits that I have experienced using ChatGPT is actually its ability to understand human natural language. So you go into ChatGPT and you put in various prompts, and thanks to its training on a diverse data set of human languages, it is able to understand and respond to natural input. You can just go to ChatGPT and you begin to ask it certain things, and it will respond in a human-like manner. And so it's really an ideal solution for a wide range of industries. So another benefit is its flexibility. So with ChatGPT, the possibilities, the way you can use it are really endless. Whether you want to do translation, whether you want to do text summarization, whether you want to do questions and answers, it can give you real-time response. So it makes it perfect for use in things like chatbots, conversational AI applications, and many other applications. So it is also highly scalable. It is highly scalable thanks to its transformer architecture. So this allows you to fine-tune it to smaller data sets for specific tasks. So it makes it easier to adapt to new domains and languages. And think about it, it's open source and it can be used and fine-tuned without any additional cost at this point. So it is quite cost effective at this point. We know that it's going to be monetized very soon. So it is very important that if you are interested in using ChatGPT, you can go ahead and begin to explore it. So I am going to go ahead and share with you some of the 10 best ways that you can actually use ChatGPT at this point. So you can use it in a variety of ways, but I would give you some of the 10 key ways that you can begin to use it for tasks such as chatbot, conversation, language translation, summarization. So I have tried it in various ways. I have written a beginner's guide actually that is on Amazon right now based on my experience on ChatGPT, and I will tell you more about that right away before I get into some of the 10 best ways in which you can use ChatGPT. So if you go to Amazon and you are able to search the ultimate handbook for Chat GTP from beginner to expert by Dr. Vivian Atwood, that's my book. I'm really showing you some of the basics. So in that book, I introduce you to Chat GTP. I tell about its capabilities, its language models, the use cases. I explained some of the technical aspects of ChatGPT. I also talk about training and fine-tuning of ChatGPT, and also talking about some of the ethical considerations that you should be mindful of. So go out there and just for $4.5 I mean, less than a cup of coffee, the price of a cup of coffee, you are able to really get this life-changing handbook into your hands that will help you navigate Chat GTP in a way that will help you improve your business, to become more profitable. I would try to pin the link for that in the description so that you are able to access this book. Let me just go find that link. I'm going to find that link for you so that you are able to access this book and get the benefits of ChatGPT. So let me get that link for you. Let me get the link for you to access this book. I'm just looking for the link right now. I would get that link and put it so that you are able to access it and get the details. So let's get into the main conversation of the day. So I talked about sharing with you 10 best ways to use ChatGPT. So if you have been using any kind of chatbot, ChatGPT gives you the edge. It gives you the opportunity to take your chatbot to the next level. So you can actually use it to create chatbots that can understand and respond to natural language input in a human-like manner. So this is quite revolutionary. You can use it on your website, and it can actually assist you to do your customer service and converse with your customers in ways that you have never experienced. The second way by which you can actually use ChatGPT is for language translation, and you can say, oh, Google Translate and other translation language models have existed from time immemorial. That is correct, but ChatGPT goes the step further because it can be fine-tuned. So you can have a fine-tuned machine translation task. So it allows you to do what? You can translate between different languages, but you can also use the advanced power in language translation in real time, and also ask it to refine its translation and make it better, unlike other language translation models that exist that is static, and you can actually get input output. With this, you can actually refine it and ask it to give you even better output from your input. So this is really revolutionary. Another, so if you are in the translation business, you can actually begin to use this to improve your business. You can begin to use this to advance your trade. So talk about language or text summarization. So you can use it to summarize large pieces of text into shorter, more concise or condensed versions. So I have, over the past weeks, I have used ChatGPT for text summarization. I have used it for language translation, and the results are amazing. It will give you more time to focus on the things that are more valuable to you and your business. So it also does what? Number 4 is questions and answers. This is innovative. You can use it for questions and answers. It understands text just like any human would understand, and give you relevant answers. And you can continue to iterate. And some of the things I've been telling ChatGPT when it gives me a certain response, I say, you are smarter, give me a better answer. And before you know it, it refines and it gives you a more contextual and relevant answer that just saves you time and saves you money. So text completion, something else that I have also tried with ChatGPT. It can be used to complete sentences, paragraphs, or even entire document based on a given prompt. So one of the key things in other segments, in other audios, and in other rooms, we will be looking at prompts, because prompts become the very, very key that you need to use. ChatGPT can actually help you to complete text depending on the type of prompts that you use, and it will take your writing to the very next level. So dialogue generation, I actually tried this a few days ago. I was going to be working on my podcast, and one of the things I did, I took the topic, I went to ChatGPT, and I said, let's create a conversation. You take the position of an expert, I'll take the position of ChatGPT, or the moderator of this conversation. Can we have a conversation on this topic? And before you know it, it came out with a creative dialogue that helped me to improve my podcast, and it can help you whether you are in any creative writing, video game, interactive media. It takes your creative writing to the next level. So it really helps you to create the kind of conversations that would have taken you more time, more resources to create, and also helps you to actually simulate your conversations. So sentiment analysis, so it can be fine-tuned to analyze and classify the sentiment of a text. Just pause and think about it. It can determine whether a piece of text is positive, is negative, is neutral. I've tried it myself, and this the kind of results you get from ChatGPT is really, really amazing and exciting. We are living in new and exciting times on the ChatGPT. So if you are on Clubhouse and you are listening to this or the replays, please back channel us. Back channel us if you want to get any more information about this. Follow me on Instagram, DM me, and let's get the conversation going. If you want to lay hands on my book, the ultimate handbook for ChatGPT from beginner to expert, also DM me on Instagram or send a DM on Clubhouse, and I will get back to you with the relevant information. But understanding and trying and using ChatGPT is really, really exciting. Number 8, use that you can begin to use ChatGPT. It's really text generation. So it can be used to generate new text based on a given prompt or an input. So the new currency for ChatGPT is really prompts, and in other houses and we would be other episodes, we would be looking at prompts, key prompts that you can use on and to get the relevant output out of ChatGPT. Number 9 use is for text classification. So ChatGPT can be fine-tuned to classify text into different categories. For example, news articles, social media posts, product reviews. This is amazing. It just makes some of the work that you do really, really easy. And finally, number 10, it can actually be used for automated customer service. Just think about it. You can use it to create customer service chatbots that can answer customer questions, queries, and support your business while you focus on the things that are really, really important to you. So ChatGPT is here to stay. It's changing businesses, and it is the right time for you to begin to explore it and see how it can assist you in your business to set certain things in place, whether it's administration, whether it's improving your writing, and it is free at the moment to add to it. So it is changing the lives of many businesses, as you can see right now, and millions of users have continued to explore the benefits of ChatGPT. So thank you for joining us in this room today. If this has been useful, continue to share it on Clubhouse, share to your various social media platform. If you have any issues around ChatGPT, let us know in the conversation. DM us if you are watching the replays on Instagram or on Clubhouse. Just scroll down, you would see my Instagram handle, Twitter, and all that. So let's continue to get the conversation going on ChatGPT. Every twice a week we'll be in this room talking about ChatGPT and some of the advances. But if you want to lay hands on my book, on the ultimate handbook for ChatGPT from beginner to guide, where I talk about introduction to ChatGPT, I talk about some of the technical background, I talk about the process of fine-tuning, I talk about the applications and use cases for ChatGPT, I talk about some of the ethical considerations and more. Back channel me and send me a DM on Instagram, and we will get this right into your hands. We'll send you the link. If you go on my bio on Clubhouse, you would also find a link directly to Amazon to get direct access to this resource. So we are glad to have you listen to this conversation, share, join our club, and until next time, you have a wonderful day.